Hello, everyone. Tyler Ford here, and welcome to this week's weekly update of the home inventory levels. And each and every week, I go in, I dive into the MLS and give a report on what Tucson home inventory levels are doing. So let's get it. Let's jump right into it. So the numbers came out for August, and I'm getting ready to do that Tucson housing market report that you can find over on Tucson Homes and Lots. And at the end, I'm going to show you where to get it. But for right now, we're going to dive into the weekly numbers. They're slowly starting to tick up, and each and every week, I'm keeping track of what Tucson home inventory levels are doing, because in my opinion, it's the leading indicator. And I do feel as though this market is slowly starting to shift, and staying on track of what home inventory levels are doing from a supply and demand standpoint is important as a real estate agent, just to know what kind of market we're in. So I like to keep people updated. And although inventory levels are still low, they are going up, and we are seeing signs of a slight slowdown. So, in Tucson, a typical normal market of home inventory levels are above 2,000. And since COVID hit, we've been well below that. So with that, I'm going to dive into it, and I'm going to share my screen and show you what the numbers are doing. So this is, I'm in the MLS, and we're going to go through some of the things, single family homes, townhomes, condos, and manufactured homes. And let me open this up so it's a full view. So yes, I'm in the MLS, and first off, I am in single family homes for Tucson. And once we go over these numbers, then I'm going to dive over to an Excel spreadsheet and show you the progression. But if you have any comments, one of the things you can do, if you have any comments, you can comment on this live stream. And then after the fact, after this live broadcast, if you have any comments or questions, just comment below, and we will get back to you. So looking at Tucson, in all of Tucson right now, there is 940 active single family homes listed in the MLS for single family homes. And looking at manufactured single family residences, there are 56. And condominiums, there are 57 for condos. And looking at townhouses, there are 83. So 83 townhomes. So I am going to now jump on over to an Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to plug in those numbers just so you can see the progression. So for single family homes, 940. For townhomes, we had 83. For condos, we had 57. And for manufactured homes, there were 56. And if we pull this down, so this week in Tucson, there were 1,136 active single-family homes, townhomes, condos, and manufactured homes, which is an increase of 77 properties from last week to this week. And as far as the progression, when I started doing this, when I sensed the market starting to slowly change, we were at 690. We were at 865 active. So again, we're starting to see a slight increase. And if I jump over to this little chart here, again, we started at 865 back in July when I started doing this. And as of this week, we're now at 1,136 active listings in the MLS. So you can start to see home inventory levels are ticking up. Let me get off of the shared screen here real quick. So home inventory levels are definitely starting to tick up. But one of the things that might happen here is, as the Tucson temperatures cool off, and as the winter visitor snowbirds and people start to come back to Tucson during the cooler months, End of August, September typically is the slowest home buying season, selling and buying season in Tucson. So curious to see what's going to be happening as we get towards the tail end of September and our temperatures start to cool off. But as of right now, home inventory levels are definitely starting to tick up. So again, if you have any questions, you can comment below. The other thing that I do, and I'll share my screen again. One of the things that I do each and every month, each and every month, you can dive deeper into the numbers. TAR, the Tucson Association of Realtors, puts out the numbers so you can dive deep into those numbers. And each and every month, I do my housing market report where you can dive deeper into the numbers just to get a better idea of what's going on, days on market, inventory levels, average sales price. So a ton of different things. And if you go to Tucson Homes and Lots, and if you scroll down right here and you click on my Tucson monthly market update, you can get an in-depth view and dive deeper into what is going on in the Tucson housing market. So that just came out. I would encourage you to jump on over there and take a look. And another thing to think about, if you use us to buy and sell a home, we've got a 16-foot box moving truck that you're more than welcome to use. And then after the fact, down the road, if you ever need the truck to move appliances, furniture, you're more than welcome to use our truck. So that wraps it up. I like to keep this short and sweet and to the point. And each and every week, we're going over the home inventory levels, and it gives you a good idea, depending if you're a buyer or seller, what's going on in our market. Right now, we are definitely we're still in a seller's market. There's still low inventory, but we are seeing signs of a slowdown, and homes are sitting a little bit longer. Buyers are not chasing the top end of this market. So if you're a seller, it's a great time to sell, just because I do think the market is slowly starting to shift. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to us, and we would be more than happy to help. You can find us on Tucson Homes and Lots, or in this live broadcast. You can comment below, and we will get back to you. Make it a great day.